Hello BookTube. I'm in my summer era of tags because I'm going to be doing the really fun summer vibes tag. This was created by Kathleen at Raspberry Read, so all the credit goes to her. And let's start because this is really fun. So, number one, I Scream, You Scream. A thriller, horror, or mystery that is perfect for summer reading. And I'm gonna say The Reef by Nora Roberts. This is an older, I think it came out in like '99, older book from her. And it's like an underwater treasure hunting like thriller with a romance subplot. And you got the main girlie who's into treasure hunting, and she has to team up with these two brothers who are salvagers for like ships or whatever. And there's a romance as they try to find this underwater treasure. And I love Nora when she writes books with the ocean in mind. So I'm a bit of a sucker for a Nora Roberts. Two, A Day at the Beach, a book with a water theme. I'm gonna say Close to Shore by Michael Kabzu. Oh my god, I can't say his name. Anyway, a book about the New Jersey shark attacks of 1916. It's set in the water pretty much. Like one of the most gripping narrative nonfiction books I've ever read. I was on the edge of my seat reading it. It's so beautifully written and descriptive, but yeah, it's got water in it, so that's my answer. Three, Throwing Shade and Scorching Looks, a book with a great antagonist, sorry. And I'm going to say Francis Dorelide, aka The Tooth Fairy from Red Dragon by Mr. Thomas Harris. What do you mean say? Harris creates some of the best antagonists ever. Oh my god, I'm so due for a reread of the Hannibal books, but The Tooth Fairy, I honestly kind of prefer him to Hannibal. I know that's a bit controversial, but what do you want me to say? They're just perfect villains. And so I have that. Four, Holidaze, a book set abroad, preferably during summer. And I'm gonna say the poetry of Pindar. He was an ancient Greek lyric writer. He's most known for his victory odes, which he wrote for athletes who won in competitions. And he lived in Thebes, Greece, back in the day, thousands of years ago. And so that's an exotic location. So I'm going to say Pindar. And Pindar's really lovely, and I don't think he gets the like the conversations around him aren't as loud as some other Greek or like even just ancient poets in general. Pindar is such a lovely writer. And so five, Summer Fling, a romance book about relationships. Oh, sorry, a romance or a book about relationships. And I'm gonna say a bit tongue in cheek. I'm gonna say the newer releases of Tessa Bailey. When it comes to her sports romances, I kind of really like them. They are so tongue in cheek and so ridiculous. But I think Tessa, at this point, is self aware of what she's writing. And she's done Fangirl Down. She's done, I can't remember the names of them. That's one of them. Picture Perfect, which is like a baseball one. And then there's another one coming out in January, but I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry, but just Google Tessa Bailey sports romances, and you'll have a fun time if you like that tongue-in-cheek romance. Six, One Time at Camp, a coming of age book. And for this, I picked Spare by Prince Harry. It's technically coming of age. It's a wild, wild coming of age story. I am waiting for the day Harry drops the second book because he's the publisher contract, whatever he signed was for multiple books. And take my money, Prince Harry, I need more. So I'm gonna say Spare by Prince Harry. I actually didn't bring my copy because I've read it twice. I read it when it first came out, and then I reread it and I tabbed it with every insane quote situation that Harry was in, and it's one of my most prized books. I love it so much. I couldn't care about the royals, but anyway. Seven, Class of 2025, a new release for this year, and I've picked three. I picked Hidden Nature by Nora Roberts. This is her new standalone thriller, came out this year. It's like a police detective thriller. It does take a bit to start, but once it kicks in, it's It's a really lovely thriller by Nora. But I'm gonna also I've got two more. To Heist and To Hold by Christina Britton, a new historical romance, came out a couple months ago. Oh, I love Christina Britton. Check her out if you haven't. She's very lovely. And then No Power Greater by Liam Barn. This is I've talked about this book before. It's a short popular history book about the history of unions in Australia, and it's very well done. And it's a niche book that I really liked. And number 8, a book about family relationships or a multi-generational book. And I didn't write anything down for this because I didn't think about it. A family relationships book. I'm just gonna say, as for multi-generational, I could say 100 Years of Solitude or something like that. But I didn't like 100 Years of Solitude. I don't. It's one of those ones where I read it and I was like, I don't think I get it, and I unhold it, and I'm like, oh, I'll find it one day again and give it a try. But pick up any Austen, pick out any Dickens, especially Dombey and Son. Pick out that one. That's a really lovely book about family relationships and just all that stuff. I think it's one of my more favorite Dickens books. I think it's really good. You just got to trim the Dickensian fat off it, and I think it's really solid. But yeah, that was the tag. I'm not going to tag anyone because I know a lot of people watching are in winter. But if you feel a bit chaotic, please do this tag because it is such a fun summer vibes tag, and it's just so lovely. But yeah, let me know what you think about these books I've mentioned, and thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I will see you next time.